Let me show you something.
In a moment that could usher in an era of private commercial space travel, Jeff Bezos' rocket company, Blue Origin, aims to launch its first suborbital sightseeing trip on board its new Shepard spacecraft, making the world's richest person the first of the billionaire space tycoons to experience a ride 60 miles above the Earth's surface. The Blue Origin has been making its presence felt across the satellite and space industry, however. There are lots of things that we commoners don't know about Blue Origin. So join me as I take you through what is Blue Origin. Number 6. The origin of Blue Origin. The Blue Origin was founded by Jeff Bezos in the year 2000. Blue Origin, whose Latin slogan translates to step by step, ferociously, is trying to make civilian spaceflight a viable part of the global space economy alongside satellite services and government exploration initiatives. It is believed that in 1999, after watching the rocketry biopic film October Sky, Bezos discussed forming a space company with science fiction author Neil Stephenson. Accordingly, Blue Origin was founded in 2000 and began developing both rocket propulsion systems and launch vehicles. Since its founding, the company was quite secretive about its plans and emerged from its self-imposed silence only after 2015. While the company was formally incorporated in 2000, its existence became public only in 2003 when Bezos began buying land in Texas. By July 2014, Bezos had invested over $500 million of his own money into Blue Origin, and since 2016, Blue Origin was spending over $1 billion a year, funded by Jeff Bezos' sales of his Amazon stock. Number 5. Operational reusability. Blue Origin has been working on reusable propulsion technologies and space transportation systems necessary to make commercial spaceflight safe, affordable, and routine. After orbiting the Earth, the space vehicle will re-enter Earth's atmosphere to land on land under parachutes and then be reused on future missions to orbit Earth. Real operational reusability of space vehicle's first stage booster minimizes expense and time required for refurbishment between flights. Now, because no disassembly or subsystem replacements are necessary, the cycle of spaceships between flights is measured in days and hours rather than months. This commercial approach results in a higher mission frequency and lower operational costs. This key approach also enables capabilities such as vertical takeoff and landing, deeply throttleable cryogenic engines, rapid inspections, and operational reuse. Number 4. The spacecraft's Bezos is investing billions in the development, construction, and launch of Blue Origin's orbital and suborbital spacecraft. The company's new Shepard suborbital rocket, named after Alan Shepard, the first American to go into space, intends to provide an 11-minute, 62-mile ride above Earth's surface to take astronauts and research payloads past the Kármán line, that's the internationally recognized boundary of space. On January 14, New Shepard made its most recent successful flight, carrying a crash test dummy named Mannequin Skywalker into the orbit. Blue Origin has been flight testing New Shepard and its redundant safety systems since 2012. The program has had 15 successful consecutive missions, including 3 successful escape tests, showing the crew escape system can activate safely in any phase of flight. Next, the New Glenn rocket is a 310-foot reusable heavy lift launch vehicle that can take payloads to orbit and is named after pioneering astronaut John Glenn. New Glenn is planned for a minimum of 25 flights and can lift 45 tons into low Earth orbit, according to Blue Origin. New Glenn's fully reusable first stage makes it competitive for a variety of launch markets. Civil, commercial, and national security customers can all find solutions in New Glenn's high-performance configuration. Its 7-meter fairing has 2 times the payload volume of any existing launch vehicle, which means more room for satellites and the freedom to build in more capacity. New Glenn is also able to launch and land in 95% of weather conditions, making it a reliable option for payload customers. Next, in 2019, Bezos presented Blue Moon, a massive lunar lander that he claims would travel to the moon and enable Blue Origin to inhabit space. This flexible lander is capable of delivering a wide variety of small, medium, and large payloads to the lunar surface. Now, whether cargo or crew, its capability to provide precise and soft landings will enable a sustained human presence on the moon. The Blue Moon lander provides kilowatts of power to payloads using its fuel cells, allowing for long mission durations and the ability to last through the lunar night. The Blue Moon lander can also deliver large infrastructure payloads with high accuracy to pre-position systems for future missions. The larger variant of Blue Moon has been designed to land an ascent vehicle and is a part of the HLS National Team Integrated System chosen by NASA to return humans to the moon. Operationally, reusable rockets demand high-performance engines capable of deep throttling for soft landings. Built for multiple uses, this family of engines are designed to power the next generation of rockets for commercial, civil, national security, and human spaceflight. Since its inception, Blue Origin has created 5 rocket engines, the B1, B2, 3, 4, and 7. The engines are built for numerous usages and are tested at the company's test site in Van Horn, Texas, in order to meet the company's reusability goals. Number 3. Blue Origin facilities on land and water. The company is headquartered on 11 hectares of industrial land in Kent, Washington, in the suburbs of Seattle, where its research and development center is located. The private aerospace company has several manufacturing and test facilities in 4 U.S. states of Washington, Texas, Florida, and Alabama. Blue Origin also has a suborbital launch facility known as Launch Site 1, which is located in the West Texas region near the town of Van Horn. The BO is also developing a new orbital launch facility at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station and a nearby rocket assembly facility in Brevard County, Florida. In October 2018, under CEO Bob Smith, Blue Origin purchased a 182-meter cargo ship, the Stena freighter, from ferry operator Stena Line, which arrived in Florida from Spain. The freighter was bought to be used as the landing platform vessel for first-stage boosters. The landing is hydrodynamically stabilized for better functioning. Number 2. Commercial contracts. Blue Origin is now open for business, and contracts are pouring in. After operating in a private, secretive mode with only a few tiny development contracts from NASA for a while, Blue Origin is now fully out in the open, vying for and winning huge commercial contracts in the rocket launch sector. Now, that's a major development for a corporation that needs to expand quickly in order to meet its aim of drastically reducing launch costs. It also participated in NASA's Flight Opportunities Program in January 2019, sending a cabin full of NASA payloads to space on the new Shepard mission. Blue Origin and NASA inked a $10 million contract in August 2018 to build a lunar landing device. Blue Origin plans to develop a cryogenic liquid propulsion for a lunar lander-scaled integrated propulsion system, which could lead to a Blue Origin moon landing in the future. The U.S. Air Force has also awarded Blue Origin a $500 million contract to develop its next-generation New Glenn rocket. 2 of its B-4 rocket engines, which are now being designed for New Glenn, have been selected to power United Launch Alliance's future Vulcan rocket, which is scheduled to launch in 2021. Also, the company has started an online auction offering 1 seat on its new Shepard flight that will fly its first astronaut crew to space. Number 1. What's up next? Although Jeff Bezos announced that he would be stepping down as Amazon's CEO in July of this year, he will stay with the company as executive chairman of Amazon's board. This way, he plans to invest more time in Blue Origin among his other ventures. So far, Blue Origin has pretty big achievements under its belt. With its new Shepard rocket, it pulled off the first successful vertical landing of a rocket that had gone to suborbital space, and it reused that booster 4 more times. Next, the Blue Origin plans to develop New Shepard with a major goal in mind: to safely and affordably send people into space on suborbital missions where they could spend a few minutes in microgravity and enjoy the view of the planet from high up. With its current design, it should be able to take 6 passengers at once on these missions. Another interesting project that the BO is working on is Project Kuiper. The project is a new initiative to launch a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites that will provide low-latency, high-speed broadband connectivity to unserved and underserved communities around the world. This long-term project envisions serving tens of millions of people who lack basic access to broadband internet, while providing data coverage for spots on Earth ranging in latitude from 56 degrees north to 56 degrees south. It's reported that about 95% of the world's population lives within that wide swath of the planet. Besides, Blue Origin was awarded $1 billion from NASA to produce initial designs for a human landing system for the Artemis 3 mission, which aims to land humans on the moon in 2024. So what do you think? How much of a difference will Blue Origin make in the history and evolution of mankind? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you do subscribe and like us. I'll see you next time on the channel. Until then, it's goodbye.